Ghana economic recovery efforts are starting to bear fruit. IMF. IMF praises Ghana's economic policies, noting signs of stabilization. Ghana receives an additional $600 million under the IMF program. Continued reform implementation is crucial for sustainable growth. Ghana economic recovery efforts are starting to bear fruit. IMF policies and reforms implemented by Ghana in 2023 are beginning to have positive effects on its economy, as stated in a recent press conference by the International Monetary Fund, IMF. During the briefing, the IMF Director of Communications noted that signs of economic stabilization are emerging in the West African country. She also noted that the government needs to keep on track with its efforts for sustainable growth. Recommended articles. When asked about the IMF's second review of the $3 billion loan, during a press briefing spearheaded by the IMF's Director of Communications, Julie Kozak, the director noted that given the completion of the first review, Ghana is on track to a full-on economic recovery, particularly if it continues to uphold the strong policies and reforms it has put in place. She said, "Our executive board, just a few weeks ago on January 19th, completed the first review of Ghana's IMF-supported program, and that gave the country access to an additional $600 million, bringing total disbursements under the program to $1.2 billion. She then went on to applaud the Ghanaian government on the policies it implemented last year under the program. The authority's strong policy and reform efforts under the program are starting to bear fruit. Signs of economic stabilization are emerging. Growth in 2023 proved to be more resilient than initially expected, and although volatile inflation has been declining rapidly, the fiscal and external positions have improved, and exchange rate volatility has declined in the country, Julia Kozak stated. Looking ahead, steadfast policy and reform implementation will be needed to fully and durably restore macroeconomic stability and debt sustainability in Ghana. It will be critical for the government to continue implementing the program as envisaged to ensure sustainable growth and poverty reduction," she added. Owing to Ghana's worst economic crisis in over 2 decades, the Executive Board of the International Monetary Fund authorized a $3 billion, 3-year loan package for the Gold Coast in May 2023, allowing for an immediate payout of roughly $600 million. Source: Africa Business Insider.